Hello everyone. In the previous video, I explained you about the part 1 of the story Lost Spring, in which I explained you about the life of rag picking boy Saib Alam. And in the part 2, I am going to explain you second part, that is I want to drive a car. This is the story of Mukesh, and there is some similarity between Mukesh and Sahib. So for better understanding, you must visit the first video so that you can better understand. Okay, so this is the story of Mukesh. Mukesh is born in the family of Bengal makers. Mukesh is born in the family of Bengal makers. So first story is Mukesh. First point is Mukesh insists on being his own master. Sahib, in the previous video, I told you that Sahib was no longer his own master because he started working in a tea stall. But Mukesh wants to be his own master. Insists on. Insist on means he is determined. He is determined to be his own master. How he wants to be his own master? He wants to drive a car. He wants to be a motor mechanic, and thus he wants to be independent. So this is the difference between Mukesh and Sahib. Mukesh wants to be his own master. And second main point is his dream looms like a mirage. Mukesh's dream is to be the owner of a garage or to drive his own car and to be a motor mechanic. But his dream looms like a mirage. Looms means looks fade. Looms means looks fade. Like a mirage matlab illusion of water in desert. Illusion of water in desert. So it looks like an illusion or it looks like a dream, a difficult dream. But on the basis of his firm determination, Mukesh can achieve this dream or being his own master. So this is the difference between Sahib and Mukesh. Sahib has no dream, while Mukesh has a dream to be a motor mechanic, and he is also working on this dream. He is ready to go to the garage which is away from the city, and he goes there on foot daily. Number 3, hazardous working conditions. Mukesh and other almost 20,000 children, Bengal making children, work in very hazardous condition. Hazardous condition because the cells there are very dingy. There is no provision of air and proper light, and there is high temperature, and there is also the light of furnaces. So there is a danger of losing eyesight, and sometimes the children and other elders working in these dingy cells lose their eyesight. So in such conditions, the children are working. So more than 20,000 children are working at child labor in these glass making factories or Bengal making factories. If laws are already there against child labor, and if these laws are properly enforced, these 20,000 children can come out from these dingy cells. But unfortunately, they are working there. Next main point is miserable living conditions. These children and other Bengal makers of Firozabad, where they live, the streets are very stinky and their houses are half built and they are in very bad condition. And humans and animals coexist together and they live in very miserable conditions. It is his karam, his destiny. This is the statement. Point number 5. It is his karam, his destiny. This is the statement of Mukesh's grandmother. Mukesh's grandmother is making this statement about her husband. Mukesh's grandfather was also a Bengal maker, and he also used to work in Bengal making industry. But due to the light of the furnace and dust of polishing bangles, he lost his eyesight and he became blind. But Mukesh's grandmother believed that it was his destiny. It was already predestined, and this is God-given lineage. This is already written by God in his destiny. So it shows that these people believe much in their destiny. They don't know that this is actually the reality. That the fact is that he became blind because of the dust of polishing bangles. But Mukesh's grandmother believed that it was his karam, it was his destiny. It was already written in his fate. Number 6, irony. Colorful bangles and their life. Irony is a kind of disagreement between two kinds of the same thing. Two kinds of the same thing are they are making colorful bangles. Almost all colors are there. Paddy green, sparkling blue, royal blue, green, red. All kinds of bangles are made there by these bangle makers. So there are colorful bangles all around in the factories and also at their homes. But unfortunately, there is no light in their own life. There is no light in their life, and sometimes they lose their eyesight and they become blind, and there is darkness everywhere in their life. So this is irony. Irony because colorful bangles are there on one side and there is darkness in their life. Number next 7, fate of Bengal making girls like Salta. There is also another example of a girl, young girl Savita. One day she will be married and she will become a bride, and after her marriage she will go to another house, and nothing will change for these girls. Nothing will change for these girls who are born in the families of Bengal makers. Nothing is going to change because they will be married into another family of Bengal makers. They will be married into another family of Bengal makers. The condition will be the same. They will be engaged there in the same job. And the example is an elderly woman who is sitting beside Savita. It is written in the textbook that an elderly woman is sitting beside Savita, and she was married many years ago, and now she is elderly. But she makes a complaint that एक वक्त शेर हुआ खाना भी नहीं खाया. This is her statement. It means that she could not enjoy even a full day meal in her own life, even after her marriage. So nothing is going to change for these girls even after marriage. Example is given of a girl Savita who is still unmarried, but after marriage nothing is going to change. And next main point is tradition and poverty are obstacles. Tradition and poverty are obstacles for these people, for these bangle makers. Tradition, there is a tradition of making bangles for a long time. Their fathers, forefathers, parents, grandparents have been making bangles, and they know nothing about except bangle making. So their children are also engaged in these works, and they have no other art, they have no education, they have no money. So it has become a tradition in their families to make bangles. So because of this tradition, because of lack of money, poverty is also responsible for their exploitation. So their exploitation is because of tradition and poverty. So tradition is of bangle making, and poverty, lack of money. So that's why because of lack of money and tradition of making bangles, these are obstacles in their life, and they cannot do any other job. Number 9, problems in organizing into a cooperative. These people can also make a cooperative, it can be idea, but these people cannot organize themselves into a cooperative. There are problems because there is lack of leadership. There is no leader among them who could lead them or who could show them the right path. And besides, police or bureaucrats or other political leaders also don't support them. There is a vicious circle of these people: landlord, policemen, bureaucrats, middlemen, and shahukars, money lenders. And these people are like, they form like a vicious circle, and out of this vicious circle of these people they cannot come out. And if any one of them try to organize themselves into a cooperative, they will be beaten up by the police, and illegal charges will be imposed upon them, and they will be dragged to the jail. So that's why, because of the fear of the police, they cannot organize themselves into cooperative. The vicious circle. The vicious circle I already mentioned. The vicious circle refers to the circle of bureaucrats, money lenders, and shahukars, politicians, bureaucrats, policemen. All these people would never support them. They will always support the factory owners. They will never support these bangle makers. So this is a kind of vicious circle they are surrounded with. So these people will never let them come out from this circle, and they will always remain there, and they cannot come out. So this is the problems before them. And final main point is Mukesh determination. Mukesh determination, again Anish Jung, the writer, asks a question to Mukesh that whether he wants to be a motor mechanic. He is determined, and he says that he wants to be a motor mechanic. And though the garage where he goes to learn this art of being a motor mechanic, it is far away from his house, but even then he is ready to go there on foot. So it shows that he is determined, and he is not ready to do this job of bangle making, which has become a tradition in his family. So he wants to break the shackles of this tradition of bangle making. He is determined. Writer again asks question whether he wants to fly aeroplanes. Then he replied that he doesn't want to fly aeroplane, he just wants to be a motor mechanic. It shows his single-mindedness. And shows that he is really determined to be a motor mechanic and does not want to do this work. So this is the end of the part 2 of the story Lost Spring. And for better understanding of the story, go to my previous video so that you can understand the chapter fully. So thank you and have a nice day. And don't forget to like and share my video, and also don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for further educational updates. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.